And welcome back, everyone. It's Savage Sasquatch, and... Say it to the camera so everybody can see. That's right, there he is. And we're playing Shadow of the Colossus Remastered on the PS4. So I've been at this for a while. This guy is tough. I've gone all the way back down to the bottom just so we could start things over anew for you guys and show you. That's right, in our last video, it seems like Argo may have died, and that is the saddest thing ever.
But he could be alive, which is real.
That's right. We don't know if he's alive or dead. He fell in the river, and it looks kind of hopeless for him, but maybe Argo could have made it. So we've made it, in our last video, we made it all the way up to the Colossus, just getting to him, because he shoots these fireballs. Just getting to him was really tough. But we've got here now. We're here, and so now we are trying to climb him. But even that has been tough. This guy is awfully tricky. And I want to show you, there's a number of ways that you can get up here. And he's got a couple early weak points that really you don't take much health off of them for those. They merely serve as a way for you to be able to get to the next part, and you'll see what I mean. So up here, I've already done all the damage you can to the first two weak points, and from there, if you can get to the third, it'll be easy from that point, but that's the trick. So here's the first one on his back. You stab it, and you can stab it about 3 or 4 times. It does very minimal damage to him. And his hairy hand comes back here, and you jump off and you grab on. So we climb up, and you want to... Oh, don't fall off. He's going to try to get you off here, off of his hand. And it's just important to be patient and to hang on until he gives you the right angle. And... oh man, I tried jumping, and that was actually really cool, but I didn't get onto the arm. Still got plenty of grip here. Come on, stop it, you big donkey. Alright. That was a crazy jump. Swinging his arm. You can let go when his arm goes still here to regain the grip, which is going to be very important for us. We gotta run around on this a little bit. We're going to go ahead and jump up on this. When you stab this, you can stab this about 3 or 4 times, but when you stab it, his hand is going to come out. You want to get your bow out at this point as early as possible after you've stabbed it, because then you get on his other wrist. And this is where things get tough. And you've got to climb around his hand. He's going to lift you higher and lower on his hand. And you got to use your bow and arrow, and you got to shoot a certain area. Our grip on this guy. Alright. So we'll fast forward to when we get the successful. And we got him. Got him! Oh man, he's going to take his hand now, and he's going to grip that area. Come on, get up, get up!
Yes!
Alright, and we've made it up. We've made it up on, that's the toughest part of this guy. He's not going to be happy about us being up here, so we got to make sure we maintain our grip. I think the first thing we need to do is actually to get to a safe place before he shakes us off entirely. And our grip meter is coming back. Alright, that should be plenty of grip to get this. And we've done some damage to him. That's right. We're doing this for our fallen horsey artist. Alright, looks like we have done the last damage we can do there. Alright, let's get our grip all the way back here. Actually, we've got just a perfect opportunity to grab onto his head and get a big stab. That's right. Argo has fallen, so shall you fall as well. Whew. Yes, we don't know if he's dead, but we hope he's alive. This is very hard. Just staying up. There's another big chunk of his health. We've got to hold on here. He's going to do everything he can to shake us off. This is not easy. The hardest part is getting up here, but if we fall off, that could make this take much, much longer. Big chunk. We're still gonna have to hit him like 5 or 6 more times probably. Oh, he is so mad. He's not letting us get a hit off. Here we go. That was a huge chunk of his health. 2 more of those and he will go down. That didn't do much. No! Shaking it. Starting to go away, and he's getting harder and harder to hold on to. I'm going to actually try to get onto his shoulder again and see if we can get some of our grip back. This is really bad. I'm fine if he throws us off up here. Lots of grip back. There we go. We got all our grip back, and he's only got the last shred of health. I think we can get him. This is still nerve-wracking. This guy fighting with everything he can to throw us off, as I would expect him. Get him! Argo! Oh yes. The last of the Colossus is the trophy earned. Oh my goodness, look at him falling apart.
Oh, that is epic.
Holy smokes. I don't even think we're going to get off this guy's back before he gets us. thought about trying to jump off, but what if I died and had to do that all again? That would be terrible. Wow. That is the last Colossus. Let's see what happens next.
But
Oh, here comes those soldiers. There's the one on the white horse. There's 6 of them, but one has a white horse, so he must be their leader. That's right, though. I think the one on the white horse is the one who has that crazy-looking mask. Oh, he lifted his mask. They all have masks. He lifted his mask up, and they're coming out down into the temple.
yeah, I don't think Argo made it.
We'll have to wait and see. Just wait and see. Okay, they find the big spiral down. And they've made it down to our chamber. I'm curious, are they going to see the princess over there? Lord Iman. That's the last item representing the Colossus. No. I guess they know what's going on and they didn't want this to happen. Oh, there she is. I don't know. They just didn't seem happy about what happened. The voice in the sky did say that this was going to come at great personal cost to us. So we're not waking up in the chamber by her. We are out in the field here. Are we just getting floated up by whatever this being is? What are they doing? Sounds like they're praying over her, or... Oh, our body just appeared here. And all of the shadow beings are rising up with us. Uh-oh. Look at what's happened to us. I don't believe this. So it was you after all. Have you any idea what you've done? Not only did you steal the sword and trespass upon this cursed land, you used the forbidden spell as well. To be reduced to such a sight. You were only being used. Eradicate the source of evil. Look, he's possessed by the dead. Hurry up and do it. He shot me in the knee. Uh-oh, the darkness is coming out of us when he does that, just like when we attack the Colossus. It's better to put him out of his misery than to exist, cursed as he is.
Can't watch.
killed him. And the darkness is coming out of us just like it did out of the Colossi. The darkness is more powerful than an ordinary sword. He's got horns growing out of his head now. He has become evil. I think that voice that was telling us to kill all the Colossi, I think that might have been what was trapping that voice. And that voice was really an evil creature. That evil creature has taken over us. That's what I think is happening. This is kind of left to your own interpretation. So we pull that out. Hold on, let's see. No, it's so hard to know what's going on.
I think we're one of those spirits of the Colossus, just like them now.
I think we might be. It said that if we did whatever we did, it would come at great personal cost. Uh-oh. Severed our body into 16 segments for an eternity in order to seal away our power. We, Dorman, have arisen anew. He's been resurrected.
Dorman was the bad guy the whole time.
Yep. And we just did his bidding. We have borrowed the body of this warrior. We'll see. Place a seal over this entire shrine before it's too late. So now we are dormant. I think I just squashed some of them. We can just... Nope, it doesn't look like we can escape here. We just have to turn and fight. I don't know where they are. Where did they go?
So he could...
That's right. Yes, I don't know if we were supposed to beat them or if they were just meant always to get away. But they're going to try to seal the temple so that we're trapped forever. Ready my horse! What's he gonna do? Be gone, foul beast!
Then the girls.
Oh no. What is that? Oh no. Oh wow. Dorman is being sucked back into the temple. I wonder if he's going to become trapped by that. He's just trying to get back to her, the one he's wanted to save all along. And Dorman seems to be... The Dorman, in essence, seems to be leaving him. Are we going to see our hero once more? We're trying to fight to stay... Yep. No! Oh, we can hold on here. Uh-oh. Our grip meter will only last so long, though. No! We're holding on to the edge for all that we can. But we only have so much grip. That camera angle is really annoying. I don't think we can escape. We're gonna hold on as long as we can. Hold on. I don't know if they killed us. I think they trapped us.
I can't believe it.
So Dorman has been trapped in that pool or something like that.
We'll never see each other. We'll never see ourselves in our entire life.
I don't know. We'll see. Let's see what happens now. They are riding away on the big bridge. Uh-oh. And what we did was cause the path to crumble. And the bridge is collapsing beneath them. Are they going to make it? I don't know if they're going to make it. Run faster! Those guys made it away. That was a shocking finish here, and she still lays there in the breeze. Is she going to wake up? What do you think? You see life returning. See all those leaves coming down the vines. Life is returning into the temple because Dorman has been trapped. Look. Her eyes are opening. She's alive.
Yes.
And she's like, where am I? She's gonna have no idea where she is, and there's nobody there to tell her where she is or how to get wherever she needs to go. So she looks out across the land and if there's any food here. I've never seen anybody eat in this game. You know, she probably wouldn't even know if she's dead or alive at this point. Like, if she has no idea where she is. She just knows that she woke up on a stone slab. What did she see? Is it?
Yeah, that can't be. Argo!
He made it. Argo made it.
Yes.
Yay! Oh, he got hurt though. You can see his leg is hurt, but Argo came back and she can be with Argo. What's that?
We're trapped.
Well, we'll see what happens. That's the remains of that first Colossus. And there's the one by the sea cave. I don't think that was the company. That was the sea cave. There's, let's see, that was the one who was up high. With a big sword. That was the one by the graveyard. That was the Company Stomp one. By the graves. There was the first sea monster, I believe. Or no, that was the bird. That was the bird. So we get to kind of remember that was the monster that would climb the walls, shoot his underside, or shoot his legs so we could attack his underside, and that was the electric eel with a mustache. This one right here. I'm trying to remember who that was. So anyway, guys, the thing I want to hit on here, if you didn't understand the story, I think they kind of made it clear in the end, but if you didn't understand the story here is that the boy, he had this girl that he loved who had died, and he wanted to bring her back to life, so he stole the sword from the kingdom. We find out in the end he stole the sword from the kingdom, and he crossed all against all odds and made it to the edge of the world here, where he used the sword to summon Dorman, and he didn't know, I don't think he knew that Dorman was evil. He just knew that it was an entity that could bring her back to life. And really, that entity was having us do its bidding to help bring us back, because the real story of Dorman was that it was evil, and that long ago it had been split into 16 pieces by, it looks like, the king, or whoever that guy was. And each piece was guarded, was enshrined within one of those idols, and each idol was represented by a colossi, so that nobody could ever release Dorman. But Dorman tricked us into freeing. And
That's why they do.
And that's right. And in the end, Dorman took over us when we freed his last part. And Dorman had warned us that it would cost something very dear to us if we did this. And indeed, it ended up costing us our own selves. But still, we ventured on at no cost to extreme cost to ourselves to save the girl. And the path to the valley has been sealed. Poor ungodly soul. Now no man shall ever trespass on this place again. What they did was to seal Dorman in that place and forever. Should you be alive, if it's even possible to continue to exist in these sealed lands, one day perhaps you will make atonement for what you've done. And yay, Argo's still alive, and is gonna hang out with her. So yes, Dorman took over us, but they were able to seal Dorman deep into this place, and where he could never be freed again. And I don't know if we're still alive or not. You saw us at the very end, the darkness still engulfing us, but holding on for every last breath that we could. And we were pulled into this thing. Now, did it just pull Dorman in, or did it pull us in as well? It looks like we're going to find out right here as the girl and Argo come in and look. Are we in there? We turned into a baby. And the baby has horns just like we did. So is this baby evil? Perhaps if it sucked in all evil, perhaps it brought us back to a baby form because we had done so much evil as a man that perhaps it's just leaving us now as a baby, an innocent baby, left to grow up and make better choices. I don't know. I think a little bit of that is up to your own interpretation, but that's kind of what I take away from it. This is just a fantastic ending to this game. Like, the game was very straightforward and it was wonderful going out and conquering these Colossus, but the story at the end is so moving. It's so incredible, and it's so unlike anything in the rest of the game.
Now we're back, she's back, and Arthur's back. Everything was back to normal except that we were late.
Yep. I'm curious where we're going. The bridge to this place has been destroyed. We are sealed off from all of mankind. We're trapped in this place. And I don't think we could ever, especially just being one or two people, we could ever rebuild the bridge on our own. But we're still in this beautiful place. As long as there's food to eat and water to drink, we can still live here, and with Argo and her. That is so beautiful. Look at those flowers. I'm so glad to have had a chance to play this game again. Oh, there's a deer, which means that there are creatures that you can find food here. But I'm so glad, I'm so glad to be able to play this again, see this story again, because it's been about 5 or 6 years probably since this came out originally, and I have forgotten how wonderful of a game. I remembered it was a wonderful game, and I remembered in my head that this was kind of like an all-time great. But this is seeing it in this high definition like it never was before. Oh, the animals are coming to hang out with us. The deer's coming, and the birds, and the squirrel. So we get to hang out with animals. Darkness, and so every time we defeated a Colossus and saw the darkness come out and pierce us and become part of us, that was Dorman being released piece by piece, and he finally took over us when that last piece pierced us. That's right, and absolutely, that's right, and we're following out this is the same falcon or hawk that we saw in the very beginning of the game. And where is he going now? Because we got to see him fly in here. Is he going anywhere special?
And I still see that Colossus.
So he's flying into a cloud, and that things are going to fade away here.
I think this is a cutscene.
Oh. I think he's just flying off into the distance now. I'm assuming. Well, he keeps going. What a beautiful sight, though. That is the end.
It's not end, it's the end.
To enter time attack mode, press R2 in front of a Colossus statue in the shrine. We got the Bearer of the Curse trophy. So there's a time attack mode. New Game Plus and Mirrored World modes are now available. I didn't know about those.
What is that?
Mirrored World means that I think the whole world would be flipped around. Alright, guys.
I like that.
I do too. So I'm going to go ahead and briefly give my video review for you guys here. I've already sung the praises of this game high and low as we've been playing it and throughout the credits here, so I really don't want to go too in-depth here. The story is absolutely wonderful. It's something truly special, and while it's kind of minimalist at times, like there's not just a ton going on, at the same time, there is just something about this that with what little is there, they do such an incredible job of telling this great story. The game looks and sounds as good or better than ever. The graphics are unparalleled. It looks so good to look at this world, just every little detail. And I'm so glad that they gave this game a remaster, a facelift. I don't always feel like that about most games, but this game absolutely deserved it. And this is one of the best remasters of all time that we have ever seen. It just looks so spectacular, and being able to jump back in and fight these towering colossi over and over again, it's just it's a dream come true. So, like I said, great story. The graphics, the sound are all wonderful, beautiful. Love to see and hear it. I think my biggest complaints is there's just a couple minor gripes. Occasionally, it's a little difficult to control. And, you know, while that in many other games would be a huge deterrent, it's not a horrible thing here. We can get past that. And because this is an all-time great game, and it's not that the controls are absolutely awful. But they're just a little tricky at times. There's also a couple times where the camera angles can be a little funny and they could be a little bit better, but I am still giving this game a 98%. Because of the fact that this is just an all-time great experience. This is one of those things that anybody who plays a video game, they should have a chance to encounter this game, to see this story, to be able to do everything that you do in this game. There's more than we saw in our videos here. There's, I mean, for those who want to stay in this world, there's a New Game Plus, a hard mode, a time attack mode, a mirrored world mode. You can find the 70 some odd hidden coins to unlock a new sword that, my understanding, does more damage, which would help you in time attack mode. It means you don't regen your health as often, but still, it'll help you get those top times. But frankly, this is a game I could see coming back to time and time again. I could see speedrunning this game, as the game is truly only a few hours long. You know, a lot of it is just getting used to the fights, and once you know how to beat the fight, it's rather simple in a lot of cases. So overall, I mean, I'm giving, like, if I could give more than 2 thumbs up to this game, I would. Just absolute masterpiece of a game. And the fact that this is really just a facelift of a game that was out 6 years ago, it shows how truly great this game was at the time, and it stands truly great today. It has stood the test of time, and a big thank you to the developers for making this incredible game. So, if you guys have enjoyed this series, please let us, or this video, please let us know with a thumbs up. This is a truly special game, in my opinion. We'd love to hear from you in the comments, whether it's something that you feel about this game, whether you liked it, whether you have any thoughts, anything that you would like to see or need help with. Also, obviously this is probably the last video in our series here, unless we find something else to bring to you guys. It's probably the last in our Shadow of the Colossus series, so if there's other videos you'd like to see, make sure to leave that in the comments below. We really want to make videos that you guys want to see, bring you content that you want, so let us know what you want, and we will do our best to bring that your way as long as it's doable for us. And last thing is make sure to subscribe to the channel so that way you see our other projects, and you can even hit that little bell after you hit the subscribe button, and that'll give you a notification each time that you subscribe, each time one of our videos comes out. So what's up, Mighty Logan?
The only thing that I don't know about this game is how did she die?
We don't know how she died. There's a lot of things in this game that are a mystery, like how Dorman came to be, how you know, how Dorman was originally defeated, how the girl died, who she was she a princess, was she just somebody that he loved, who was he? We don't know a lot of these questions, and a lot of that's left to our imagination, so we can come up with kind of a story in our head. But I really love the story that was here. So, thank you guys so much for watching, so much for joining us. We're so glad to have you here. It means a ton to us.
Are we playing as a bird?
No, the bird. We're just watching the bird fly in. This, I think, was at the beginning of the game. I think. And, yeah. But, yeah, we get to see this beautiful world. I really love this. This is so cool.
How did you do this?
I don't know. It just started as soon as I didn't press any buttons. And, I didn't press any buttons at the start screen, so I didn't start the game. So we just get to watch the bird fly around, which is a really cool demo mode. Like, you don't get to see the Colossi, I don't think, but just getting to see the plains and the mountains and the flowers and the grass and the trees and everything, it's just a real treat. So, anyway, until next time and next project or next game, guys, this is Savage Sasquatch for GamingReportCard.com, and we are... Bye, gang.
I think it's lunchtime.